Hey, Andy Grant here. Just doing a quick little video. When I work with clients as an energy coach, as an Akashic record reader, I really remind people to celebrate when their shit comes up. Right? We are all unfolding as we are meant to. We're all discovering our blocks, our resistance, our issues, our crud, when it can be released. And as old things rise to the surface, it's not a reminder that we're flawed and we're messed up and we're all these unresolved things. It rises up so that it can be released. So with all that said, I am on day one of an energy detox. It's called the Deep Density Detox. It's with Panache Desai, a vibrational catalyst, a man who I just adore. And I knew that this program was for me because when I saw his video, he spoke, he looked into my eyes just via video and said, you, my friend, have unresolved emotional content. And I started crying. And that's the clue to me when something is really resonating with me, when something gets such an emotional reaction from me, it's something I need to follow up with. So today is day one. It's just 8 days, and I decided, I haven't done many short videos in a while. I used to do, sharing with Andy videos when I would just talk about whatever's going on, and there's lots of videos of me just crying on YouTube, and we'll see what goes on here. So the Deep Density Detox is about creating a place, about doing some meditation, some energy work, to allow the unresolved emotional content that I have, that we all have, to be released. So in today's first meditation, we were asked to go to a place of unresolved emotional content. And I immediately went to a place when I was 5 years old, and I was molested by my next-door neighbor. Now, this is something I had blocked out. I didn't have any conscious memory of it until I was 20 years old. After multiple suicide attempts and years of depression and anxiety and just being miserable, I thought, aha, that must be it. I remember that thing happening. That now I'm fine. But I never really felt it. Even in my 30s, I actually underwent hypnosis to see if I just made it up. And I went back and I got more details and I felt it, and yeah, it happened. So yeah, I was molested more than once, and it was at a time when my parents were getting divorced, so I did not feel safe in telling anyone. I thought I would be the next person kicked out of the house if anybody knew this. So today, the first meditation, I go back and I'm asked to feel this. And I can feel my resistance to doing it. I could feel myself as a child just terrified and not wanting to feel the terror. I truly just wanted to disappear. And that's why I blocked off that trauma. I did not let myself recall it, think about it for many years and years. And perhaps still now. Perhaps this is what I'll be feeling for the next 8 days. But I was aware of my resistance, of fear, of not just of dying. I don't think as a 5-year-old I could understand what dying even meant, but I feared annihilation. I feared being destroyed, and I just wanted to disappear. I just shrunk into myself. I withdrew my energy, my power. I did my best to just vanish, to just not exist while I was molested, while this guy was doing stuff to me. One surprise in that was I also felt I wanted him to like me, right? I wanted... Like, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it right. I want this guy to like me so he won't hurt me anymore. That was something I never fathomed. I didn't really feel like a victim, and I don't even have... Years ago, I forgave this guy, not face-to-face, just energetically and for myself. And I know that everybody's unresolved emotional content, everybody's doing the best they can, and... anything that he did to me, anything that someone else did to you was because of them. It's not because you deserved it. It's not because you called it to yourself. It's not because you had it. But I didn't really feel like a victim, but I felt like I gotta do this right. I've got to be molested right? Because I wanted this guy to freaking like me. So that was the big surprise this morning. And I still can tell I haven't felt the terror that I could feel my resistance to, but a few times today, it's just bubbled over. And I've just started crying because I'm scared. I'm tapping in to that absolute terror that I felt as a 5-year-old. Being molested by my neighbor. Wanting him to like me, not thinking it was safe to tell anybody else that this was happening. So that terror has been bubbling up, and that terror is being released, and that is a good thing. So, if there's trauma in your past, if there's trauma in your today, don't be afraid to feel it. Emotions are energy in motion. They want to move. But when we judge it, when we decide, no, I'm not supposed to feel that, and we hide it, we park it, it only creates more harm for us down the road. So let your emotions be felt. Celebrate your shit rising up. It is so it can leave. So it can dissipate, right? I'm allowing my old fears and terrors to be felt so that who I really am can shine through. You can do the same. So I will continue my pledge. I will make a video each day covering this 8-day process, covering whatever shows up for me. And thank you for listening. I hope my being open and authentic gives you the space to be open and authentic in your own life, right? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's done, right? If I didn't have more stuff to resolve, I wouldn't still be here, right? And I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here. Be good to yourself.